It's New Year's Eve, brother. What? You ready?
You see.
Let's do it. Dude!
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Woohoo! Yeah!
2022.
Oh, 20, I love the glasses. Look at this.
All right. Love the hat.
Oh,
Looking good,
we are
man.
ready. We got the board.
It's
we
the
got
New Year's show.
It's the New Year's show.
the New
That's
Year's
right.
show.
Actually, it's New Year's Eve, man.
New Year's
so,
Eve.
So you guys do anything big for like New Year's Eve?
You know what? We do a family. We bowl every year, like during the day.
Do you really?
Yeah, every year,
Oh,
and then
that's
we do
so
like a
cool.
little mock countdown for the kids.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we always do that during the day, and then then nothing. It's just family time. Play games, Monopoly, whatever. Play some games.
Awesome.
And try and stay for watch a movie maybe. But today is.
Today, this is your day.
Today is all about the games. Look, my daughter's her freshman year at UC, and she has been all about college football this year. So we cannot wait for football.
Well, let's get into it in just a second here. So you got Carl, you got Doug, you got Fire and Brimm Sports, and we are back, brother, for the Week 17
Let's go.
New Year's Day or weekend. I mean, okay, one other thing. How was Christmas?
Oh, fantastic.
Christmas was awesome.
This was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome for us.
Fun.
I mean,
downtime.
I love the downtime.
I had my picks didn't go so well.
No.
Santa was not kind to me with my picks.
Well, let's see if Santa is going to give you a present. This weekend here. I mean, we've got football today on New Year's Eve.
Oh my gosh!
Tomorrow we got a bunch of games. We've got basically the whole NFL slate on Sunday. I mean, sit down.
Well, you got your boys tomorrow.
That's right. I'm looking forward to that. Ohio State, Utah. It's going to be a fun one. Well, let's talk about it. Okay. So that is what we're going to do here is because, we talk about NFL, but we've got to talk about the big games, right? Okay,
it's
got
playoff time, right?
Playoff.
We got through a whole season of college football. It was back. It was so much fun.
You know what? Fans in the stands.
Oh my gosh!
You went to a game, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
You went to
UC
a game?
Yeah, sure
UC
did.
game in the stands. I went to an Ohio State game in the stands. It was absolutely awesome. It felt great. It was great. So let's go to the first game. This is your game, brother. 3:30 today. So let's say you've got, it's about, 9:30 or so, so you got a couple hours.
So, 2 hours, yes.
So as soon as the show's over with, Carl gets on the Learjet, they're going to fly down to Dallas.
Hey, the championship games, I told her, I said, we don't need to go to the Cotton Bowl, honey, we'll go to Indy on the 10th.
There you go, there you go, what the heck, take the limo to that. Yeah. Okay, so you got UC taking on Alabama, Crimson Tide by 13.5. What do you say?
What I say is, and I'll quote, and the quote, I believe it started Nelson Mandela quote, but it's been said before. It's always impossible until it's done.
Yeah, okay.
It's always impossible until it's done. So let's go Bearcats. So who knows? Alabama, of course, they're thoroughbreds. They're bigger. They're faster. They're stronger. We'll see. We will see. So I'm hoping for, of course, I'm not. I don't want a 38-10, right?
I don't think it's going to be 38-10. When it doesn't surprise me if Alabama does cover.
It's hard to handicap this game because I've got so much emotion involved.
Yeah, but when I look at it, it's not. I love Luke Fickell. I think he's a great coach. Mm-hmm. Alabama is Alabama.
Cincinnati's lost one game in 2 years.
I know, but Alabama is, they're not the quick strike ones in a way, but they're a tank, and they just roll and they roll and they roll tide.
They're always good,
right? Roll tide. So, it's going to be a good game. But the game I'm really looking forward to,
right,
is the next one.
So
Georgia and Michigan. This could be a fun one.
Yeah.
This is going to be.
This is our neighborhood here. We're kind of not too far from these games.
Absolutely, and you know what? What did Ryan Tannehill? I think it was Ryan Tannehill. He said, what did he say?
If you can run the ball, if you can stop the run, and if you don't turn it over, you win in the playoffs.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Pretty straightforward.
And I'm going to tell you this. Michigan runs the ball well. They stop the run well. And as long as Cade McNamara doesn't throw some picks at the wrong time, they're in this game, baby. I am taking the points, and I am taking Michigan to win. I see Michigan win this one.
Let's go.
Absolutely.
I'd like to see that.
I think Georgia's overrated. I'm sure there's going to be some Georgia fan out there who's really going to get all over you. And bring it on, man.
I'm a Gator fan, so I don't have a whole lot of good things to say about Georgia. But we gave them. There was we played them toe to toe, except for a 2-minute stretch where we had 3 turnovers, and they basically put up 21 points before the half. So Again, if you don't turn the ball over,
that's okay right there,
Yeah.
right? You don't turn the ball over, especially
Yeah.
obviously it's logical.
man,
But
I mean, I'm
it's gonna be
excited.
a fun one.
Like, yeah,
It's gonna be
I'm
absolutely fun.
so ready for the games today. Like, let's go.
You mentioned I'm excited about tomorrow, the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
I love the Rose
Yeah.
Bowl. One day I'm going to the Rose Bowl. That is on a bucket list, going to
Is
the Rose
it?
Bowl. I mean, the optics. I think the Rose Bowl is the prettiest game. I mean, just you've got the stadium, you've got the mountains around Pasadena, and the teams just look good under the lights. In Ohio State,
we could do a couple family trips out there.
love
The
that.
Brimmers and the
Absolutely love that. Absolutely, bring it on.
Bring the families and just go out to California for
Absolutely,
Rose Bowl.
I'm game.
My kids are.
I'm hip on
We don't
that.
have little ones to chase around, really. I mean,
I'm hip on that.
yeah, we should talk about
All right, so you let us know who you like in the college championship games, right?
Yeah,
And,
UC.
You know, all the games. UC, go UC, man. You go UC. All right, so let's talk
that.
about
Was so bad.
our
Like,
week 16, then.
listen,
Okay.
if it hadn't been the New Year's show, I would have come out here, head down, tail between my legs. Everything that I said last week was wrong.
Okay.
Everything was wrong.
All right, we did say at one point on the board, when we looked at the board last week, we were so different across the board that we said that one of us is going to do well and one of us is not going to do as well. And that actually came true. You know, you didn't have a great week.
Yeah.
But, dude, look at your overall score.
Right.
Look at your
Well, this is
overall
the
score.
worst. That was the worst week I think I had
Yep,
all season.
yep.
And I went away from. I had the algorithm, and I was like, I went with my gut more. I didn't trust the algorithm. I was like, nope, I liked it. Nope, and the first one started out good with Tennessee because the algorithm liked
you
San
start out.
Francisco.
You started.
But after that, my gut picks were. I mean,
Gone. Gone.
You can't,
Absolutely
you
gone.
can't do that.
Absolutely gone.
You know, and this right here, this tells guys,
It's
122 and 116.
Yes.
124 and 114. This is 10 games for 500. This, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Is a serious handicapping show. Okay, we
It
pick
is.
winners
It
consistently every week,
And that's it. Now,
and this was terrible.
talking about winners, there were a
Kool-Aid.
couple folks on YouTube banged on Carl because, oh yeah, can't wait to hear what he says about the Bills. Yeah,
Listen.
Bills Mafia. Go Bills Mafia.
Listen,
Thank
Bills
you.
Mafia. I was on board with you. I was so on board. You don't know that Buffalo New England game when I was so confident in Buffalo.
Yeah, you were.
And
Yeah.
they completely laid an
Oh,
egg.
they
Like
tanked
they
it.
were
Absolutely
such garbage.
tanked it.
And I was just like, I believe that I am single-handedly responsible for your team's turnaround. So they should be loving me right now. I mean, I turned the Bills around.
Hear that, Bills Mafia?
I turned your team around.
It's up to
okay.
Carl. He's the kingmaker.
I was so confident they're not going to make the playoffs, and so the last thing you want is for me now to get back on the Bills bandwagon.
Actually, that's a
because
good
if
point.
I do,
That's a good point.
they're going to
in
lose to
trouble.
Atlanta.
They're in trouble.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Trouble has been the three-team parlay.
Man.
Tough is all get
Yeah.
out. But we've got Lewis Bell from Scotland, Abdul Butchery, Ken
Nice
74.
hits, guys.
Nice.
Hey, when you hit a three-teamer, I love
Absolutely.
that. I love that. So
I mean,
great job.
I'm excited about one Kool-Aid pick, right?
Hey, man.
To get the three-team parlay, that's freaking tough.
Yep.
That is ridiculous.
So
nice
nice
job,
job, guys.
everybody.
Well
Okay,
done.
let's look at everybody else's weeks. Here's some nice weeks
Who's our
last
hero?
week. I'll tell you
Grant
what.
with 11 wins.
Grant McLaren, who also I gotta say he's from Scotland as well. So
Listen, we're
Fire
nationwide.
Brimm Sports is international.
Yeah, we're
man.
international. We are international. It's a serious handicapping show. If people want winners, they tune in.
Absolutely. Look at these other scores though. All these 10 and 6s, man.
Yeah,
And
nice
the 9 and
weeks, nice
7s.
weeks.
I mean, across the board. I mean, everybody has had
Hey,
some
there's Word on
really
Sports again hanging in there.
Word on Sports, absolutely. I mean, just really, really nice weeks. And then, actually, okay, we had one or two really low ones. That's
Thank
gonna
you,
happen.
Sports Boys,
Yeah,
for crowning the bottom. Oh my gosh, my 5 and 11.
Yeah,
I'm
you
down there
were
at the-
you were down at the bottom echelon
I was
of
bad.
things. Yeah, you know what? It's going to happen.
I tweaked
It's
it. We're
gonna-
back on track.
It's
We're
going to
back
happen.
on track this week.
All right, so let's talk, dude.
Yeah, we got to
We got to do it.
Going.
We've
What's going
got
on?
2 weeks left. We're going to talk playoffs. Okay, let's.
I
go
got a
with,
team that I like, a dark horse right now that has really good odds to run this thing, and it's not a team that I've liked in the past. And after sitting down and really thinking about it, I've got a team that I may jump on.
Okay, I want to hear it. Okay, so here's AFC. The only team in right now is the Chiefs. The Titans, Bengals, Bills.
Bengals have been looking good.
Yeah.
I took Tennessee to get to the Super Bowl beginning of the year, and they're still winning without Derrick Henry. They are a solid football team. They are well coached. They have great offense. They run the ball.
And they're going to get Henry back.
And they're going to get Henry back.
Right?
And they don't make Tannehill doesn't when he's not making mistakes. I still like Tennessee.
They proved me wrong in the sense that I thought that when they lost Henry, I said
they're done.
They're done. Tank. They're going to tank.
They can run the ball, but they can run the ball.
I said they may limp at the playoffs. They're doing anything but that. I mean, actually, isn't it scary? They're learning to win without Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And then when you get Derrick Henry back, oh my gosh! I mean, what a pickup. So really, the only ones that are in play, I would say, in the AFC right now, is the Dolphins, who are in on paper. You got the Ravens, you got the Chargers, you got the Raiders. And the playoffs start right now this week, for them. And
the Dolphins have who? Tennessee and New England.
Tennessee and New England, next 2 games.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that's tough.
Right.
Tennessee and New England, they could lose both of those. Okay,
it
would be easy for them to lose both of those. The Ravens, they got the Rams, and who else have they got there? And in Pittsburgh, they may not be playing very well. The Raiders are the toughest one by far. They've got the Colts
and the Chargers.
And they got the Chargers. So, to me, this is me. I'm saying that the Chargers are going to, get in that because who they got? They got Denver and they got the Raiders.
Yeah.
I think
so
they
the
get
Chargers
the easiest
should walk
of that.
in. Yeah.
So I think that, but I will say this about the Dolphins. Brian Flores, to me, deserves Coach of the Year.
Well, you start 1-7 and then you turn
1-7.
around. Yeah, that's a locker room that keeps fighting.
I know, and now they're 8-7. I mean, even if they don't make the playoffs, he deserves Coach of the Year. Yeah. I mean, they didn't lose; they could have tanked.
Well, they're going to have to earn their way in.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. So was that one? Was it Tennessee that team?
No. Tennessee, I've been out all year. So
okay, you were.
Tennessee
You were. Okay, so that means it's in the end of. So it's the Lions, right? That you're high at.
Listen.
Right. Now the NFC, it's a lot clearer.
I don't know who beats Green Bay, and I am not thoroughly impressed with these guys. Now, it's hard to say I'm not impressed with Tom Brady. Dallas, you've spanked Washington.
Okay,
right?
so who's in the NFC so far?
Green Bay, Dallas, Rams, and Tampa.
And Arizona. Arizona's in too. Arizona's in. So that leaves the only 2 teams that are open spots, 6 and 7, San Francisco and the Eagles, and they're both at 8 and 7 right now. And then these guys, Vikings, Saints, Falcons, they're all 7 and 8. So they need a lot of help. They need to win and get a lot of help to try to, supersede San Francisco and the Eagles.
I don't know who beats them, but this team scares me now.
Do they?
They scare me defensively.
What about
Deebo
Garoppolo?
Samuel is a weapon.
Yeah,
and
he is.
As long as Garoppolo doesn't lose the game, again, that quarterback theory that Tom Brady said in his show right now is it's my responsibility to not lose the game. Because the quarterback touches the ball it's not about being a game manager. It's just about not losing the game. You can't make the big mistakes because you touch the ball every single play. And with their defense, which I've underestimated, and they're healthy, and they're so good, and I completely underestimate them. Yeah. I never give San Francisco credit.
Yeah. No, this is the first I heard. I'm like stunned.
They are, to me, they're a dark horse. I mean, it's not a long shot, but if you look at odds to win the Super Bowl, their payoff is pretty good, and they're sitting there.
So they're peaking at the right time?
Yeah.
This is at the right time. So, and who do they have? San Francisco has the Texans and the Rams.
Yeah.
And so, okay, there's at least one win. And then here's the thing about that last game.
Texans,
you don't know if that's worth it to the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams may be in their position.
That's right. And the same with the Eagles, because the Eagles have Washington.
I think the San Francisco beat the Rams on their best day. Like, line them up.
Actually, you're right. They can do that.
I don't think they're scared of that.
And I think these 3, they're not going to make it. I think it's pretty much, at least to me.
Minnesota over Philly. Well, they got Green Bay.
They get Green Bay. They're going to lose to that.
Philly's got Washington and Dallas, so that's a one. I don't know. It's going to be close, but we got.
But here's the thing about Minnesota: they're 7 and 8 right now. Yeah. Even if they go 1 and 1, they're 8 and 9. They're not going to get in under 500.
We'll know more after today.
We'll know more after this weekend. That's right.
All
so,
right.
what do you say? Want to go brown bags?
Let's go brown bags.
Let's go brown bags. Okay.
Who do you got? Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go first. What do we say? What's your one line that you say all the time?
Just okay is not okay?
Just okay is not okay, right?
What do you got?
Well, I'm going to tell you this, is that Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers, man. Come on. Okay. They tanked against the Texans. Okay. They were missing Bosa.
Yeah, they can't win.
They were missing Eckler. Okay, that's fine. You gotta win that game.
Yeah,
you gotta win that game.
Yeah, there's no
Absolutely.
excuse for that's scary. What happened to them? And I'm going to go with the same theory here is Arizona. And again, as we always say, this is it.
That's right.
Just okay is not okay. Are you trying to just make the playoffs, or are you trying to win the whole thing?
Exactly.
And losing games like that?
No, you can't do that.
You
can't do that. So okay,
Let's go. We got to rapid
Now,
fire here.
That doesn't mean they can't pick it up this week. But
Yeah, they have to. You got to turn it
they
around.
got
But
no
this
choice.
week, you own the brown bag.
Okay, this could be a fun week. Let's go.
Let's go.
Ready?
Do it. Yeah.
I love this game. Chiefs
too.
at the Bengals.
Yeah.
Big game. Chiefs
Wow.
by 5.
How good are the Bengals?
Oh my gosh.
You know, this is going to be a great game. I'm going to take the Bengals to
You're
make
gonna
this
take the
just a great
Bengals?
football game. Yep.
I'm going to go. Oh, this is scary. Right away, we're different. I'm going the Chiefs. and Grant's chiming in from Scotland. He's going with the Chiefs too.
The algorithm's locked in this week. I'm not trying to go with, but the Bengals are going to be in this football game. I love it.
This is
I
going to
love
be a
this
good game.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful looking game.
Yep.
All right, you got the Rams going across country. Always a tough
Nope.
thing. Taking on Baltimore. Rams
Baltimore's
by 4.5.
fighting for their lives, and they're still going to be in this game. No matter who they put in, they seem to just continue to battle.
And from what I understand, to see Jackson, he's limping all over the place. It doesn't look like he's going to play at all.
That's all right.
So, but I don't think Hundley is not a bad backup. I like the way he plays. All right, boy. Once again, it's starting that somebody's going to do really well this week.
I'm not laying an egg 2 weeks in a row. It's not happening.
Here I am. I go with the chalk again too. All right, Dolphins, resurgent Dolphins taking on Tennessee. Now they're going to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Titans by 3.5.
Tennessee is just, to me, I got to stick with them. I've been on them all year. I really like them. I think they come. I think this is where Miami runs into the roadblock.
I think you're right
So
about
this
that.
could take
And you know
Miami
what?
out of
And
the
Grant
race.
says the same thing.
Great year, Miami. This may be. I mean, if they pull this off, wow. But
You know what?
yeah,
I mean, either way, give them a round of
Yep.
applause. But I got to go with you on that. The Titans. Okay, Eagles. I actually like their style of play.
Yeah.
I like their style
No,
of play.
they've been
I'm not
really
saying they're going to
playing
go
well.
on. They're not going to win it all, but I just do like the style of play. Take on Washington.
Can this locker
Eagles
room
by
turn it
3.
around to come back out and play a football game? Because they kind of seem like they're a mess.
Yeah.
But that's usually the case in the NFL, is you usually bounce back. And I'm going Washington.
I'm going to go Eagles, man. Wait.
Their offense is not. It's pretty one-dimensional. And
All right. Right now, Grant and I are in lockstep. Okay.
Yeah.
You and I are anything. We're so.
I like it. I'm actually feeling really good about this. I feel great. I'm actually kind of excited.
completely out of sequence.
Now
here.
what's going on here? We've got one,
Okay.
2, 3,
Look at these spreads.
4 games, almost two touchdowns.
I
It's
know.
like
Look at these spreads. Like, okay, Tampa Bay takes on the Jets. Flying up to New York. I don't know about the weather, etc. 13 points though is a lot.
It is. Just give me the Jets to be in this football game. Tampa Bay is going to start to go into coast mode. They've got to make it. So you start to tighten up when it's playoff time. Teams tighten up. They're not about blowouts. They're about let's get the win and lock it down. So they're going to get ahead. They're going to lock it down, and the Jets are going to cover.
I gotta go with my gut. My gut says Tampa Bay. I gotta. There's Grant. Grant.
I am feeling really good this week. I am really locked in. I'm feeling really, really good.
Okay, let's see how good you feel about this one. Jacksonville takes on New England. Jacksonville's flying up to New England. 16
Oh my gosh.
points.
I mean, come on.
I mean,
This is the NFL, okay? This is the NFL. And
okay, New England's coming off a loss.
New England is grind and defense. They're not about blowing people out. They're going to grind in defense and win the game. Belichick's trying to get out there with a win.
I think this one they're going to blow them out. I think this one they're going to blow them out. Absolutely blow them out. Okay, at least Grant and I are changing things up here. He's going with the Jackson.
All right, Grant.
I know. Here I am. I followed
Get
the
on
chalk
board.
once again. Start getting.
I wasn't even going to say anything about
You
it.
just do it. Do it now.
Because it's
okay?
every game is chalk. I know when Doug's nervous about his picks because every game he's scared to pick an underdog.
All right, yeah.
I mean,
know.
look, the Patriots are going to get ahead.
know.
They could be up 21-0 in the first quarter. You know what they're going to do?
I know.
Mac Jones isn't going to throw another pass the rest of the
They're
game.
just going to run the game. I know. I'm. Everything you're saying is logical. Okay.
All
All right. Atlanta taking on the Bills, flying up to Buffalo. Atlanta is horrible. They're horrible, absolutely horrible. I'm just going to follow my line.
I am going to do this for Bills Mafia.
Okay, that's right.
Because
Bills Mafia.
I am the reason.
Drum roll here.
I am the sole reason that this sorry football team has turned it around again and are on pace for
That means
it.
you're going
So I'm going to do
Atlanta?
them a favor, and I'm going to say Atlanta is going to threaten them. They're trying to make the playoffs. Kyle Pitts is going to have a huge game, and they might pull off the upset.
It's only because Kyle Pitts came from
Yeah,
Florida.
I
That's
do
the
like
only reason
Kyle
why. That's the only reason why you like Kyle Pitts. All right, Grant's going Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, I just.
Buffalo's shaking in their boots, too. They're scared. They're going to get out again. They're going to get the lead, and then they're going to... Well, Buffalo doesn't know how to grind it out, so if there's anybody that can blow it open, it is them, but they won't.
Okay, in this one, Bills Mafia, listen to me. Okay, just so that... All right, the rest of the games, listen to this guy. You know, listen to me on this one. No, you got it. This is good. You got it. Just roll.
No, they think they do. Just like they thought they had that Monday night game against New England.
That was a great game, though. Okay, Giants take on the Bears. Bears by 6.
This is
that's
two terrible
just
teams.
Two terrible teams.
Two
What do you do?
awful teams, awful coach teams, and what you do is you don't give up a big number when you have two awful teams playing. They're not going to cover anything. The Giants are going to be in this. I don't know who's going to win, but the Giants are going to be in it.
You know, I'm going to go with you on that. I'm going to go with you on the Giants.
It's too bad for you. I'm going to take a bad team to
Grant.
cover this. Grant,
I'm going to go with you on that. I'm going to go with you on
Grant.
that. I'm going to go with you on that. I think it's just because it's bad.
Board's
Two
looking
bad
good.
teams.
Board's looking good.
It is. I like board. Okay. Raiders. My Raiders take on the Colts. Fly across the country. Carson Wentz, not sure if he's playing or not. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because they're not going to win because of Wentz.
It doesn't matter.
They're going to cover.
Jonathan Taylor's going to run all over the Raiders. I mean, just absolutely gallop all over
What does
them.
Grant think?
He likes the Raiders.
All right.
I mean, no. I mean, somebody's got to do it. I have no faith. The Raiders the past 2 weeks have played second-string quarterbacks.
Sure.
And barely won the games. You know, and so no. Now, even they're going to go second-string quarterback here, it's not going to handle. It's not going to continue. Let's put it that way.
I do see some lines. I like this line better at 6.5 than I do at 7. But the Colts
Colts are going to cover.
Yeah, man,
they're going to
man.
gallop. They're going
Listen,
to gallop all
they're a
over.
weapon. They're
They're a
as tough
weapon.
as
That's
we
right.
thought they've been all season.
Denver, Drew Lock is playing again. Against the Chargers, you got Joey Bosa back. You got Eckler back. Chargers, I mean, you've got to win this game, right? Chargers by 6.5. Who do you like?
I'm going to take Denver.
You're going to take Denver?
I'm going to take Denver to be in this game.
All right.
The Chargers have not shown me much love. They haven't shown that much love.
Grant is taking the Chargers. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to go Chargers.
You're going to give them a chance, huh, to bounce back?
In fact,
Oh, man, I
This
feel
is
bad
it.
with Denver on this game.
this is it. The Kool-Aid
I like
pick.
the 6.5 Kool-Aid pick. Okay.
Chargers coming off that horrible loss to the Texans. They're going to get back on their saddle. They're just going to shock the
Okay.
Broncos. Absolutely. This
Kool-Aid
is it.
pick.
Okay, everybody see it?
Kool-Aid. This is the guaranteed lock Kool-Aid pick of the week.
This is it right
Doug's
here.
Kool-Aid pick is on the board.
Let's put it on the board right now. Okay. Chargers it is. That's a Kool-Aid pick.
I like
I
it.
love it.
All right.
Absolutely
All
love it. Okay. What do we got next? Texans coming off that big win against Chargers. Take on San Francisco, the team you are just in love with right now.
Yeah.
Chargers, 49ers by 12.5. That's
I
5
think they're
points.
going to cover that. Defense alone, here's the thing, is Houston is not going to be able to score. This could be like 21-3, 21-6, 24-10.
You know what? I'm going to
San
change
Francisco
it
wins
up.
this game.
I'm going to change it
You
up.
know.
I think that Houston gets within 12.5.
Just because they scored 41 last week. Listen, you have to take each game standing on its own. All right?
I agree.
Sometimes
I
you
agree.
carry that last week's performance into this week. You can't do that. Doug. But okay, I get what you. This is a big number. I'm going to show some belief in the Niners right now. I'd say jump on the Niners right now. Lock them in, guys, on your apps to win the Super Bowl. They've got really nice odds, and I would jump on that San Francisco right now.
You ever notice when he goes against me, it's okay. You know, it's all right. But when I go against him,
You're
it's
wrong.
like, dude,
You're wrong.
You're so wrong.
You're wrong.
All right, let's see who's right or wrong about this one. Cardinals take on the Cowboys. Beautiful looking game.
That's one of my favorite
Beautiful
games of
looking
the
game. Cowboys by 6. This, I mean,
You lost to the Lions.
you did?
You lost to the Colts.
You did?
You're going to come back and go toe-to-toe
Actually,
with...
you're right there.
You're going to come back and go toe-to-toe with Dallas because Dallas isn't just going to thump somebody like that again. Arizona.
All right, there's Grant. Grant's going to go with Arizona. I got to think about this for a second. I mean, I can argue both of these teams. I mean, there's an argument for both of them. I'm going to say that just because it's down in Jerry's world,
and they're the favorite.
and they're the favorite, and they're the chalk. Yeah, there's something to do with it.
Zeke and Dak, and they're just going to roll.
They're going to roll. They're literally going to roll.
Okay.
I think, you know what, I think the tape's out in Arizona, that the tendencies are, figured out, etc. So
Very possible.
I'm thinking that the Cowboys cover that. Okay, Carolina takes on the Saints. Saints by 6.5.
Defense, Kamara, horrible team.
They're
More in
gonna
position to
have-
make a shot. New Orleans, this should be,
New
if
Orleans,
anything,
it could have been the
this
Kool-Aid
could be a
pick.
blowout. Yeah.
That could have been the Kool-Aid pick.
But you're not going to Kool-Aid pick two garbage teams. I like Denver in that game, but
See, I like that because if
I
you're
like
different,
that.
if
I
you
like that as a Kool-Aid pick before this.
if you don't like who I like, that's excellent. That's excellent for the Kool-Aid pick. That's absolutely great. Okay, Lions take on Seattle. Flying cross country, they're outside. Seahawks. They're
still-
both out of it, right? They're both out of it. Doesn't
But,
matter, but
Yeah, because the Lions, look, Tim Boyle's quarterbacking again. The Lions are going to play hard. They fight, but this is that travel to the West Coast is tough, and it's always tough on Detroit teams. And Seattle still has weapons.
They do.
I mean, Russell Wilson is still the quarterback.
you know what?
It
If
should be a
anything, they're going to
blowout.
put a show on
Yeah.
for the fans.
This should be
right?
a-
They're
this
going to
should
put
be
a
a
show on for the fans. All right. Grant's going to Seattle. Minnesota takes on Green Bay. Packers by 6.5. To me, this is so easy.
I am not going against
Now,
Aaron
Dalvin Cook
Rodgers.
is back. Thielen
Yeah.
is out for the season.
Get out of
the
here,
rest of the
stinky
season.
fish. I'm
it
so tired. Every
doesn't
time
matter.
I
It
keep.
doesn't
There was a few
matter.
weeks I was staying on Minnesota.
Yes, you were.
I'm
You
off.
were.
Nope,
Yeah,
nope,
forget
I'm
it,
done.
Minnesota. I'm sorry. We're done
Open
with
that
Minnesota.
can of stinky fish. 'Cause that's what you are, Minnesota.
I mean, Grant's
Yeah,
got Green Bay
stinky
too. No,
fish.
Green
They're
Bay is
so
a
bad.
force. You're not going to stop them. They're not going to stop them.
I'm almost going to
There's-
say if they make the playoffs, I'll open a can of stinky fish.
right
here
on
in
the
your
show.
basement.
Right on the show. Boy, my wife's going to love
We'll have to do it
that.
on TikTok outside. Because I don't think that would be a good
Can't
thing.
do it in the basement.
No.
Yeah, I draw the line on that. All right, interesting game. Brownies take on Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, the Browns are favorite. The Browns. I mean,
This is one of my favorite games of the week.
what do you say about the Browns?
Okay, the Browns are listen. They've got Baker Mayfield is the opposite of the quarterback that can't lose the game. That's all he does is lose the Baker plays like I have to win the game. No, the quarterback just has to not lose the game. It doesn't mean it's not like Patrick Mahomes. You can still put up big numbers, but you can't make big mistakes. That's what he means. That's what Brady means by you can't lose the game. And that's all Baker does.
Yeah.
He can make a throw. He can be a hot shot, and he can hit that first throw. If he's got a check down, pick off. He's terrible.
Okay.
He makes bad decisions, and Baker is the reason Cleveland is not winning more football games.
Yeah.
And I'm going
Okay.
with Pittsburgh.
So they're inconsistent, right?
Yes,
Is what
very
you're saying?
inconsistent. Yep, and that's Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
You're going to
You
have
know
to
what?
make another change at quarterback, Cleveland.
I'm going to go with the Browns. Grant's going to go with the Browns.
You guys are both wrong.
But
Pittsburgh's winning the
but
game.
remember, this game,
Oh my, I'm so locked in.
it's Ben's last game in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of motion that's going to be. So I don't be surprised if Pittsburgh does win it. But the Browns are a better team on paper. But they're inconsistent. They're
not better
inconsistent. Just
at
as you
anything.
say,
Yeah.
they're
And
inconsistent.
that's what, yeah, Baker's not going to
Okay, we're up against
the
clock
Browns?
here.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Okay, 3-team parlay. But you're going to say about the
Three-team
Browns,
parlay,
real
let's
quick.
go. One,
We're gonna
two,
say about the Browns.
three. They're terrible.
They're terrible.
I don't remember what I was going to say. Three-team parlay.
Three-team parlay.
I'm like in Arizona to cover
Arizona.
that 6. Like
Arizona.
I really, really do. I like
Okay.
Seattle to cover the 7
Yeah,
against
yeah.
the Lions, and I'm taking Pittsburgh right here. There's my 3-teamer.
Okay, so we've got Arizona, we've got Seattle, and we've got Pittsburgh. I love it.
Yep.
I love it, dude. Dude.
3-team parlay. Hey,
Okay, tell you what, we're going to get all this out on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and, Facebook and all that sort
all
of
the good
stuff.
stuff.
Tell us your 3-team parlay, your picks.
Yeah.
Who do you like
Get it,
in the
man.
Cal Championship?
Happy New Year, guys. Who do you like in
Absolutely.
UC? Let's go.
Absolutely, UC. I tell you what.
Let's do
so
this.
we're going to do this. We want to say Happy New Year to everybody, right?
Happy New Year.
It's going to be a great
It is going to
22
be
for us.
2022.
And we're going to say cheers to everybody too, right?
Have fun. Pick some
Absolutely.
winners.
Absolutely. We'll see ya. Hey, enjoy it, everybody. See ya. Bye.
Happy New Year.